much water. So drink that shit. Nobody needs water. So drink that shit. And I forgot my water. God damn it. Have any water? Fuck. Forgot my water. What's up? What's up? Over here singing the goddamn song. I forgot my water in the house. Just grab a water or something. Yeah. I'm on my way to an appointment. So I'm like, it's right down the street. So what the fuck is he? I didn't catch the first part because I was actually doing shit. He mentioned my name, of course, and he also said something funny about hearing me has encouraged him not to go back to school, which awesome. I think that's wonderful. I think that is wonderful that my presence has kept him out of people's hair who are actually trying to learn shit in a formal setting. That's my job is done. I feel accomplished. Could you imagine having him in a classroom? You might see the phone move a little bit. I have the tripod attached to the fucking gear shift here. So it's wrapped around it, so it'll twist and move, but it's not gonna fall. Woo! Actually, no, let me just try my hair. There we go. It's not that fucking wind. I didn't catch what he actually said about science and something about population control or something. I've been hearing a lot about this stuff. I've been like this is stuff that's, you know, you hear it in barbershops and shit like that, and people just say it in passing. Yeah, I need my camel back, actually. That's a good idea. One of the few people I could see. Yeah. It's kind of sad. It's really sad. But yeah, you hear, and I've heard people repeat some of the stupid shit that G-Man says, so he didn't come up with it. He's just repeating things that other people have said. He doesn't really have the skills and the tools to actually deliberate and determine what's true and what's false. Like, he doesn't actually have a skill set for that, and you can tell. Like, what's it? Her name was like Freely, the banana girl, or whatever the fuck her name is on here. We all know why he started paying attention to her, and it had nothing to do with the merit of the claims that she was making. It had shit to do with that. But yeah, I've been hearing shit like this for years now. You know, they're trying to control the population. Recently, though, they've been saying that that's part of Planned Parenthood, and then they quote my certain things that Margaret Sanger herself said. I say, okay, well, here's the thing. Even if that was true, which Margaret Sanger, I believe, had some pretty interesting views about certain groups of people. Granted, if you choose to take your reproductive rights in your own hands and do whatever, that's on you. No one's holding a gun to your head. So it's hard to control the population when those people themselves are making the decisions to control the reproductive rights. It's kind of like, well, are you upset that the means are there for people to do what they were going to do in the first place? Like, I guess I don't understand the argument there, but the other side of that is vaccines. Vaccines somehow contain killer molecule X, and it only impacts certain groups of people because certain groups of people only have the receptor for, killer molecule X or whatever. Like, there's never like a molecular explanation for what they're talking about. They just assert the shit out of hand and just assume that this is what's happening. They have no actual knowledge. But I did find it funny that G-Man just suggested that I go read a book, and I'm like, does he does he really need to repeat every insult that I say to him? Like, really? Like, do you not think that I read books every fucking day? Or read something out of a book every fucking day? Like, really? I mean, you just said I was in school, so how would I be in school and not read? Like, there's certain things that you have to go, really? Really? Just dumb shit. Like, if you want to be me, G-Man, you actually have to have some type of fucking standard for yourself. You have to actually try and not just make up shit. Something that you seem to not really be good at, but it's not going to work out well in your favor just to imitate me and say the things that I say. There actually has to be some action behind the words. It's something behind everything other than just like the fucking bluster that's obviously there. But yeah, this shit's crazy. This shit's fucking crazy. Like, but I guess, I think fucking candidate 0 for Dunning-Kruger. And I stopped saying that because it was just, everyone was saying it was becoming kind of cliche, and it was like, but like, it's quite clear that he has no means of really assessing his own value or assessing his own worth other than saying, well, I graduated obviously from the school of G-Man knowing things, and that's about it. Like, that's really all he has. And I think I turned too soon.
Turn right after 500 feet onto Regents Park Drive.
Yeah, I'll just turn here. I'm thinking I'm about to go get a fucking taco. This is the way.
Turn next right.
This is the way to the taco place, isn't it? Isn't it? Let me see. Sure enough, it's a taco place.
Turn next right.
There it is. It's my taco place. Yeah. Oh yeah. The degree that he doesn't have, that he supposedly has, but maybe it's not a degree. Maybe it was a degree attached to Rutgers. Maybe it was some kind of collaboration that just took him 2 years to do. But I think it was Jay, or was it Jay? It was somebody suggested that maybe it's just
turn right after 1,000 feet.
Rutgers has programs for developmentally disabled individuals. So maybe he got one of those programs. He got on one of those programs.
600 feet onto Diana Lane.
And so it just took his ass 2 years to do it. So it's probably a 6-month program, but his dumb ass couldn't actually like sit and pay attention long enough. So it took him 2 years to do. And so he's probably taken that to mean that he has a degree in nutrition, when it's probably like food handling or something like that.
Turn next right. Then make the next left turn.
It's real easy to get like food handling certifications and stuff like that, because I had one. It didn't take me. I had field sanitation, food handling. I had a few like that. And it
turn next left.
Didn't take any time at all. But this is in the military, so it was accelerated as is. Guess it didn't count. But
you will arrive at your destination on the right.
Shit.
300 feet.
God damn. I guess this is it. I don't know.
You have reached your destination on the right-hand side.
Is this it? I'm gonna sit in this parking lot and read the comments, because I'm like 20 minutes early. Yeah, oh yeah, because I looked at the pictures, and this is the one. This is the one. Okay. See y'all's comments. Let me. His stupidity is secondary to his obnoxiousness. There are lots of friendly, likable dimwits around. He is that special combination of dumb and annoyingly delusional. Yeah, you are right. You're absolutely fucking right. It's just like you can tolerate his presence in person, but he's just, you're never going to have an actual conversation with him of any depth. Like, it's not going to happen. Even for something like Star Wars or something nerdy, like, he doesn't have enough processing power up here to really get into some of the nuances of the topic. So, you know, you could extrapolate like some of the old universe from Star Wars and tie it into, you know, Taoism or something like that, and you can. And I've been actually had really good conversations where people have had, you know, even a cursory knowledge of Taoism, and they've tied it into the old Star Wars universe, and I found it very enlightening. But you know, you're not going to get that with G-Man. It's just not there. Like, it's just not there. Actually, put on some lotion before I go in here. I'm at an appointment, so I figure why not? Why not have a chat? I like to be early to all my appointments, like 30 minutes early. After this appointment, I'm going to get Mrs. Drag some tacos. She likes chicken tacos. I like steak tacos. So I'll bring her some of that. Hopefully she's not watching, so she don't spoil the surprise, but make her feel good. Actually, yeah, I took a bath. I think as he was getting his started, his YouTube stream, so I missed a lot of it. I was listening to lo-fi hip-hop in the tub, so I came out and I hear Mrs. Drag listening to his bullshit, and then someone on G+, I think it was Nicola, put up the reminder screen, and it was like, uh-oh, he's at it again, more bullshit. So, like, yeah, I had a pretty good workout today, actually. I'm trying to improve my stamina. It's always a good idea. Take note, Chaos Theory. Okay, take note. Trying to get my stamina up. So I'm testing to see like how long I can actually go for a nice run, you know, before I start getting real winded. And then start doing we call them 6120s. Yeah, yes. And of course this is cocoa butter, so you already know it is cocoa butter. I had it in the car because I had to take the little one to the bus, and his ass was running late, so I said just grab the lotion, put the lotion on the car. So that's why it's in here. It's not normally in here. I think I might go fishing with my cousin this weekend. Yeah, I'll probably go fish with my cousin this weekend, and I want to get some work done. I'll probably finish up the stats homework later today. Get that out the way. Knock out some molecular genetics lab homework, and I don't think there's no exam next week. There's an exam week after next, so you know. But I have been making a little progress, though. I say a little progress, though, since my doctor visit last month, and I've been changing up diet and actually getting on exercise. I've lost at least 10 pounds. I've not, and that's a rough estimate. It's at least 10. Some people made reference to it, but I figure, why, I'm not going to keep doing updates. And if people notice it, they notice it. And then my wife said something, and then I think she had showed, I was in a video or something, or I think she was video chatting her mom, and her mom had just came and visited me or us in last December, so she noticed that I was losing a little bit of weight. I was like, yeah, I'm not eating everything, just only half of everything now. But I'm trying to stay away from the gym because you doesn't understand GI Bill. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. It doesn't. Evidently. Okay. Watch out for the Jonah fish. His fish reputation. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going after what's up here. I'm going after redfish, red drum, because I think I tried fishing where I live at that park at the bayou, and there's like nothing in that fucking bayou other than some catfish, and that's sparse. So I'm going to try out in Galveston Bay. No, actually, no, not in Galveston Bay. Where is it? I think, yeah, actually, where we are. Yeah, I think it's actually technically it's like north of Galveston Bay, because my cousin lives like right, like you can look out of his apartment and see the ocean, or see the Gulf, I should say. But that's where people said that's where a lot of the red drum reside, and I think there's black drum out there too. So I'm gonna give him $10 today because he's doing his police officer thing on campus. So I'm gonna swing by the campus when I come back, and fuck, I get that goddamn money. Actually, I think I got $5 in my, so I'll probably give him, I think I have $5 bill in my wallet, so he can get the bait since he's already there, and I'll get the poles and everything ready, because I was going to try and take Mrs. Dragnet out, but she's dragging her feet on deciding where she wants to go, so I'm going to go fishing. So I took her ass out last few weeks, and it was her birthday the other week, so she can stay home. So that's on the menu, and yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna be running back and forth. If somebody else wants to start a hangout and talk about the stupid shit that G-Man's doing, feel free. I got some stuff to take care of. Evidently, I'm being told that yes, red drum. Yes, that's actually the name of the fish. If someone wants to just have a general hangout and just talk about the stupid shit that G-Man has been saying, feel free. I'll probably pop in later. Evidently, I need to explain to G-Man what the GI Bill is and how it works, because he has. I'm being told that he has no clue, which it doesn't surprise me. So there's a species of fish referred to as a drum, and I think the other name is sea bass. I think they're also called sea bass. So I might be wrong about that. No, sea bass is another fish, because this particular fish has like 3 or 4 different names. They're called redfish because they're a cousin of black drum, so people call them red drum. But then the black drum aren't their actual name either, aren't the cousins' names. But yeah, I think they're relative to sea bass. So yeah, red drum, 2 separate words. I don't have my I don't have the shit set up right here, but yeah, I'll talk a little bit more about them a bit later. But I have tried. I told folks about a story about red drum around these parts, like here in this part of the United States, are very, very popular. There's a blackened redfish. There we go, redfish. There was the other name. So blackened redfish recipe. Go look it up. There's a famous recipe for blackened redfish. This recipe was so popular, it was so good that the fish almost went extinct, like a few decades ago. Like they had to have a moratorium on fishing it because it was so good. So I've had a chance to try this recipe, and I see why it almost went extinct. It's actually fucking delicious. It really is. So one of the things I wanted to do since I got down here was go and catch some of my own and use this recipe. So yeah, I get the red drum reference, murder backwards. I do get that. But I hate referencing fish and not having everything together. So book bag. I'm going to go take off and go to my appointment. I will catch you guys later. Like I said, someone wants to open up a general hangout and just talk about the stupid shit that G-Man is saying and just have a general hangout, let me know, add me to it, and I'll come in a little bit later. But I got to go to this appointment. I got some other stuff to take care of, along with getting my cousin money and getting Mrs. Dragnet some lunch. So I'll catch you guys later.